Hey, if you're seeing this, it means I pretty much fucked up the audio of another video. So we are going to try and do this way again. Just so we don't, again, waste any of the footage. I don't know what the fuck happened. As to why that keeps happening. Or, I think it's only happened twice so far. I'm hoping it doesn't happen again. I'm really hoping it doesn't happen again. But we'll have to see for the next time. But, I'll keep track of it, don't worry, guys. But yeah, I apparently also did not put the audio on this one, which is now awkward because there's not even any footage of the game in the background. It's just me talking. Which, to the chat, which we'll see what happens there. I hope you're having a good day today. Yeah, I think this one, I don't know. It looks good. Oh, yeah. I was like, I know something happened this one particularly. So this was whenever I started, like, a Yeti redeem. Trying to keep with, like, the ice theme where, like, oh, hey, if you redeem this, it's once per session, once per stream. And you're basically, you wander out to a, area. Like, oh, you left the Crystal Cavern, or whatever the fuck I'm calling my stream. And a Yeti attacks you. And then this is your hallucination. Of course, I chose Mega 64 binders. If you've never seen Mega 64 or binders, I recommend you you watch it because it's like one of the most chaotic parts of a stream ever. Yeah, this is kind of awkward. Why did I leave this in here? The joke is like, if this is your first time viewing one of my videos and like this dude just randomly played a clip from another stream that's in like 180p interlaced. And you're just like, what is going on? Like, why is this guy playing this right here? I wouldn't subscribe to that channel. I wouldn't subscribe to that Twitch channel. I would be like, why is this guy doing this? So the joke is that they say binders. And they increasingly were trying to talk over each other and make it more ridiculous. To the point where, I think the girl gets uncomfortable and just leaves the thing. Oh, but it was around the time Gangnam Style came out. So they're making fun of that. And I think they stand up and they start singing Ron Paul really loud. Like, it gets louder and louder, saying Ron Paul. Yeah, she has to leave. Ron Paul. Ron Paul. Ron Paul. Ron Paul. Ron. And then, yeah. They just start screaming it. Like, yeah, where's Derek? There. This is one of my favorite stupid videos ever. And yeah, and Rocco stands up. Yeah, and they just all just... Mega 64 is a unique gaming experience, guys. I would recommend you check out Mega 64. They have been in the game... Yeah, he took off his pants. They've been in the game for a long time of, like, live streaming and stuff. And I've always been bewildered that they're not bigger than they should be. I know they're doing more live shows now where, like, they're traveling around and doing that. But, yeah, I always thought that they would be bigger than they really are. Yeah, that's the joke, because I was like, hey, Snap, come back, guys, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing? Are you guys okay? The whole joke, yeah, going on right there. But, yeah, I was like, hey, make sure chat was okay. You okay, guys? You found the Yeti? I think that was the first redeem. First time I did that. I made it, like, 7,000. I should just make it more, because it's, like, always an obnoxious thing. But yeah, I haven't started that back up again, just because I don't know. This was around the time where like I went too crazy with the redeems, and they like really, you guys, if you were paying attention to like the sessions I've been uploading, there was a lot more cutting than there used to be, because a lot of times that chat would just like start spamming redeems. To the point where, like, even during, like, a very intimate and meaningful cutscene for the MSQ, chat would just spam my stream with a lot of fucking redeems. And to the point where, like, I would have to pause and stop doing everything and let them get it out of their system. Like, okay, I'm gonna continue the story. And that definitely contributed to me taking a long-ass break, because I just did not like that. Like, if I'm doing something random, like, oh, we're doing dailies or something like that, yeah, spam me with that stuff. Like, go ahead, but I'm trying to enjoy the story. Like, come on, stop talking over my movie. You know? Well, anyway, yeah, Go back over here. I don't even remember what we did in this session. Maybe speak with General Alden just in case his men learned something about Kryl. I think this is after the instance. And after Fordola did a big bang and killed her own people and stuff like that. Got a Guinness in my hand. I noticed that. Good on you. Good on you. Good man. Knows what to drink. I'm told one of your comrades was injured during the operation. If it's all we can do, pray help. Do not hesitate to ask. Raban wishes to thank you for your service. Losha, Commander Hex, fine work you did today. After Specula Imperialis, we needed a resounding victory like this. Thanks to you, Ralger's star yet burns bright. I'm glad, I really am, but you should know that Alice was injured during the fight. Regrettable, but I am pleased to hear that she'll make a full recovery. Fordola's parting words, on the other hand, ring less favorably in my ears. I'll do the same thing where I'll just read off the stuff, and then give commentary in, like, the, blanket areas of the VOD. But if Xenos wishes to invite us to his so-called royal hunt, then this bull will fain accept. What troubles you, Lise? Oh, it's nothing really, it's just that we're almost to the end, but we still gotta save Kryl and do so much more. We'll find her soon enough. Pippin has his best men scouring the Castrum's archives as we speak. Ellipses. Listen, Lise. It will take time for us to fully occupy the Castrum and prepare to advance to the locks. While we wait, there is something I would like to show you, both of you. After all, this may be the last chance we have to catch our breath before the final push. I don't see why not. Then come with me to Radadia? I can't see that well. From there, we will follow another road to the south. So, I don't know why I never recorded off of OBS before, but if my most recent videos look a bit better, it's because I've just been recording directly off OBS as I stream. And also, I think my sequence settings when I did all this stuff was, like, not correct. And I just didn't bother to check it, despite all these videos. So they should look smoother now. You know, the things you learn afterwards. Oh, yeah, that's the little Primal Gang community chat. I don't think we really, no one really uses that much anymore. The Primal Gang stuff was, like, big, and then, I think after Endwalker finished, people kind of stopped, using it so much. I guess whenever Dawn Trail comes, like, people will come back to it. I will not be caught up in time for Dawn Trail, unfortunately, because of my long break. But, you know, I'm working at it little by little. Even after all these years, still the same. But I'm getting ahead of myself. You deserve a proper welcome. Complete that quest. They give Roban so much... Yeah. Quancy. They give him so much backstory. Like, I'm waiting for Meryl or the Seed Seer to get, like, any amount of, like, stuff as Roban and Nanamo get. The Immortal Flames just fucking ran with character development. And I'll be honest, I kind of hate my current finished Heavensward Relic. I want to go back to this old one. Los Elish. Oh, something. Sorry. Accepted the quest. I'll get that Guinness in you. You need it for reading. I wanted to show you this. My house. This house. My home. I got hiccups again. Oh. Oh. Nah, it's a burp. You mean this is where you grew up? Aye, not much to look at, is it? Honestly, it's not like a lot of homes in this area. Same could be said of the village. It was damn near impossible to live off the land, barren as it was, which is why so many of us traded plowshares for swords. Or plowshares for swords, okay. Swords and uniforms, mind, we became military men. Tensions were rising between Alamiga and the Empire, and there was always a need for soldiers to watch the border. It was only a matter of time before the first skirmishes broke out. It was a frightening thing to face a magic armor for the first time, but after a lot of trial and error, I found a way to bring him down. But a few victories, people even said I had a knack for it. And then one day they hit us back. Hard. I was wounded and sent to recover back here. And we have a little flashback. The exposition tool popping in. I liked this scene too, because you got to see like his dad and young Raban and young Ilberd. We remain silent for the fear of Mad King's vengeance, of his eyes and ears in the shadows and eyes in the dark. You call this living? Dishonor our nation. It's but a slow death. Unfortunately, my most recent VODs, I didn't realize that you could stream through OBS, so when I downloaded stuff, I'm having connection issues, as people on the stream who watch me know, and it's becoming a big issue. And try to fix it. Liberty or death, liberty or death. If this be your creed, then raise your hands, raise up your voices. Together we will tear Theodric from the throne. Together we will reclaim our freedom. I know, I'm looking at chat right now, I'm not sure. Wait, I got a new camera. Like, during my break, I bought, like, new cameras, new lights, so I think I look a lot... Well, I already look pretty fucking good, but I think I look better, now, by a wide margin. I just wish my stream was better. Oh, there's Ilberd. There's Sloppy Boy. Like, this Keanu thing, like, people would spam that and there'd be, like, 20 of them screaming at once. And I'm like, I can't take this cutscene seriously now. Thanks, guys. Sent you home to men, did they? Aye, sir. Galorn's got the better of us, but the Shimmergrins say I'm healing well, so it won't be long now. It'd be so interesting if people replay this with, like, the graphical update. Liberty or death, is it? Tell me, soldier, what do you think those words mean? Super looking forward to it. I did get a new graphics card during the break, my stream break, just for the graphics update and also to play Baldur's Gate. We must needs be willing to die for liberty. Spoken like a true patriot, but liberty should not be the end in of itself. Liberty is the chance to build something better, a stronger, more prosperous home for our people. It's not quick or easy work and is never truly finished, but if you neglect it, then sooner or later you look up to find you've traded one tyrant for another. I shouldn't crack my knuckles during a fucking commentary. Sorry. Ugh. God, Ilberd has so much hair. Look at that mullet. Jesus, man. Well, sir, I never asked for much. I've always wanted to live like a king. Just wish it was a bit easier. For me and everyone else, I'm willing to die for that, if that's what that takes. Like, just look at how much development Raban's gotten, and you compare it to any other leader at this time. Nothing. Dying's easy, soldier. Living is harder. True. Rest, men, regain your strength. You'll need it in days to come. And perhaps one day, we will need it too. Soka. Comrade chose you as his successor, Lys. I will not gainsay his decision, but I have one question to ask. Liberty or death, those were Kyndra's words. And his creed. Will you swear by your father's creed before your comrades and the gods? It's a good character moment, though. Liberty or death. That's all you can hope for in war. Father understood that, and you know, and you want to know if I do too. I liked this. This was like very. her outfit was a nice casual mix between, like, I guess modern day stuff and fantasy stuff. I didn't mind it. I don't like her new look. I don't like the royal robes or whatever the fuck she wears now. I swear to you here now, we will fight until the end, be it liberty or death. But the freedom we win must be for every Alamegan, even ones like Fordola. Though they may hate us, in the Anatna, though they may fear us. We'll fight, we'll talk, and we'll find a way to make it work for all of us. Compared to all that, retaking our homes may seem like the easy part. A good oath. Then there's naught else to say. You are indeed your father's daughter. I'm a little confused. Was Curtis her father? Or did we ever... I don't know. I think that was her father. I don't know. Liberty or death. It's been 20 years since he wrote those words. I guess I never put the 2 and 2 together. Okay, yeah, this is the free spam. Yeah. I'm just cutting around it, because, like, otherwise I'm just gonna be stuck here. Like, I guess it's... You see what I mean? It's fun for the chat, yeah, but it's like, oh, come on, guys, I want to continue the story. And I'm just stuck here for, like, so long. To where, like, I'm just, nah, cutting it out. Nah, get that shit out. I mean, a blind man could see at least wasn't herself. Not that I don't understand. Hey, Baron. I should just make a soundbite for Hey, Baron. Yeah, he always pops in to show off stuff that I can't afford or get yet. To be thrust in a position of authority under such circumstances, to be made responsible for the lives of so many, it isn't easy. And then you see your friend get cut down before your eyes, it only gets harder. I'll wager she thought Alice was dead for a moment back there. Tis one thing to risk your life for a cause, but to risk another is a burden no soldier will ever truly be ready to shoulder. Yeah. That's true. Like, this is really good stuff. Like, oh God, Robot's such a good character. First, she needs to learn to carry it, to not let it break her, to remember that some causes are worth fighting for. I don't know, it's a weird thing where, like, people really like to watch new people react and see the MSQ, and, okay, wait, I think I've said enough, too, you can head back, I mean to stay a bit longer. They want to see you go through the MSQ and want to relive that spark of, like, wonderment that the streamer gets, and at the same point, they also, like, want to interrupt you and, like, stop you from, like, fully watching it and taking it in. You know? It's weird. It's a weird dichotomy. I understand. It was made for a long time and probably wants to be home for low. Let's head to Radiata. Or Ratatat. Is that band still around, Ratatat? They're like a techno kind of band. I guess techno is like such a generic term for something nowadays, like electronic, vaguely chiptune-esque. Like, there's so many very specific genres. Techno doesn't do any justice. Wait, another one who feels like being watched. I don't know if it's Imperials or Bandits, but I know that there's more than one of them. Let's split up. You head northwest, I'll head northeast. Maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think so. Yeah, I don't know what the... electronic something. I should really collect all these Aether Currents. I did a couple of them, but then I just kind of stopped. So I should do that. I could grab Aether Currents. Let's just wrap it up. Seven Hells, they've seen us. Sought it. Dead's as good as alive to the Imperials. Oh yeah, the youths, because all they known is the Galrians and war and stuff like that. Of course they're gonna, like, side with them for like a bit. Honestly, they should be dead, like, immediately, though, right? Like, as the Warrior of Light is, like, they should already be dead. Like, 3 hits. It should be comically easy to kill them. Like, in D&D, you make these, like, a CR1, and it's like, oh, I'm level 15. It's like, okay, well, you killed them. Make that a moral choice. Like, what you do with these people. Do you show them mercy or not? But, nah, we killed them. Ugh. Yeah, and I was trying to get just experience on a different job. That's why I have a ninja out right now, but in hindsight, I don't think I really need to do that anymore. They attacked you too, didn't they? I had no choice. They're Alamegan, not even conscripts, by the look of them. Barely adults, in fact. Some of their faces look familiar. For barely adults, they put up a really good fight against a seasoned warrior who's killed gods. You know? I guess, like, when something like this happens, I could politely ask someone, like, hey, can you please not do that? I'm trying to get through the story. Wait, I remember. They're from Radiata, but they must have seen us when we were looking for Stark. But, like, what Baron's doing isn't really that disruptive. They probably thought the Imperials would reward them if they capture or killed. Oh god, Ali St. Alpha could be in danger too. We have to get back to Radiata and find Nago. Alright. So I'm gonna my companion got leveled up really high because I was just doing a Realm Reborn relic grinds, and just those fates just gave you so much experience whenever you get the weekly thing out of the way. What's it all about? You two look ready for a fight. We were ambushed by villagers outside of Radiata and thought they were trying to attack you too. Are you alright? We're fine. The twins are at Stark's. Ali stays asleep last I checked. I'm sorry, did you say you were ambushed by villagers, not soldiers? Did they not see what we just did to Castrum Abania? Those goddamn fools. Like, it should have been, like, one hit down for, like, each one. Like, they shouldn't have lasted as long as they did. Lys, Losha, we overheard you talking. Are you Stark woed? The ones that attacked you, were they young, less than 20 summers? I thought so. There was young ones. The ones that have only ever known occupation. They're the ones you gotta look out for. It's like such a realistic look at that. See, the only decent work I got, the only decent to be found in Radio was for the Imperials. Everyone knows that children grow up knowing it. They pound in their skulls is the best thing to do. So for an Imperial officer. Propaganda. They got in day with propaganda. Bloody fools, for everything that they've seen us accomplish, they ought to be begging to fight for the resistance, not against us. My cat's in my face right now. He wants attention. They've been living in the shadow of the Castrum their whole lives. A few victories won't change that. You got some who can't wait to spit in the soldier's eye, but they've gotten beaten for their trouble or worse. Even so. And the ones that don't fight back but refuse to beg, well, they just starve. Beat the dog that bites the master's hand and ignore the dog that refuses to do his bidding, see? In the end, the ones that learn to obey are the ones that survive. Now, you say that that's all about the change. I believe you, but many here do. But a young man or woman who grew up only knowing what he knows has got every reason to doubt. Remember that. Do what you'd have to. If it comes to it, but remember that. Yeah, that's an entirely fucked up perspective, but it's very real. The sooner liberate Lalamigo, the sooner bring in the occupation, the better. We can only hope these youths do not be in the way. Yeah. God, Aldo's so tiny compared to this woman. Look at that. I think I even pointed out here. Only then will they know what it means to live free. Yeah, like it's so funny. He's like right at Coochie level. We're gonna build a new home for ourselves together, a better home than they've ever known. And we complete that. We get some sick boots. And I think the outro is about to pop up. And there we go. Yep, there we go. A little commentary and a little reading of the stuff. Like I said, I don't know what happened with the audio there, but hopefully this at least provides something to listen to in the background while you guys are doing work or whatever. Again, thank you for all the support, everybody. I really do appreciate it. Hopefully I don't do this again, but if I do, you'll know. Okay. Have a good day, guys.